Welcome to India Inc.'s Dream Budget. You're watching it right here on NDTV Profit. Today in focus is the oil and gas space and the expectations that this industry has from the Finance Minister come February 28th. The government has any which ways done a lot for the sector. As of now, they've pushed the pedal in terms of increasing diesel prices as well, allowing for diesel price increases. And you've seen of late, the prices have been increasing in a staggered fashion, which is lifting the burden off a little bit. But there's lots more that can be done in order to push the growth pedal here in the oil and gas sector. And to discuss just that, I've got with me Mr. Vikram Singh Mehta, Chairman National Committee on Hydrocarbons, CII, as well as former Chairman at Shell India, as well as Mr. R K Balyan. He's the MD and CEO of Petronet LNG. Gentlemen, thanks very much for taking out the time and joining me. And it's important to find out what the industry, what the oil and gas sector as a whole wants from the Finance Minister. Mr. Balyan, let's start off with you first. You know, the government has already done quite a bit right now for the oil and gas sector to open it up in a way. But what more can be done that will, push that pedal for growth for the oil and gas space?
Well, we are in a field of LNG. We bring in imported gas to India. So there are 2-3 things that we are focusing on, and our expectation is, number one, that the customs duty on the imported gas be done away. Presently, this exemption is available only for the power sector, but we would like it to be expanded to all the sectors. So, custom duty removal. Number two, I think there is a lot of discussion and debate going on the gas being taken as a declared good status. I think that would help us in having rationalized tax structure, and perhaps problems that we have in different states will go away. The third thing is that the entire LNG regasification terminal could be given an infrastructure status. Right now, it's only the storage, and this would help in better perhaps financing, and this benefit could be perhaps to the operators as well as financiers, and also can be passed on perhaps to the operators and consumers.
So what you're saying is,
fourth thing I would recommend is that yes.
Right. So go ahead, sir.
The fourth point is about the pipeline, the LNG terminal function, their utilization, their capacity utilization, linked very closely with the pipeline network. So any attempt to really see that more pipelines come in, better connectivity comes in, would be welcome.
Mr. Mehta, you want to come in on what has been done so far, what can be done going forward?
Well, let me start with the upstream and then go to the downstream, and then perhaps touch on the fiscal issues that the finance minister should address. On the upstream, there are a number of issues related to attracting investor capital into exploration and production. Many of these issues don't fall within the remit of the finance minister, so they will not be addressed in the budget. But the fact is, and this is indeed relevant to the budget, there is a lack of investor confidence in the predictability and consistency of the production sharing contract, and also in the fiscal terms that have been already announced as part of the licensing round. Now, the finance minister should certainly take some steps to revive investor confidence that the pricing and the fiscal terms that have been agreed by companies for exploration and production will indeed be adhered to, and that there will be no retroactive or indeed prospective change in those terms that have been contractually signed. Whatever changes that are considered should be, of course, put in place, but for new contracts that have yet to be signed. The pricing formula for gas has yet to be established clearly, and here the finance minister, I think, could do could really take a very major step forward by announcing that the pricing of gas will be related to the market.
All right. Coming back to some other points, but before that, Mr. Balyan, just wanted to get in your opinion as well. There were some comments and some expectations put out saying that there should be an extension of benefit under Section 80 IB9 from 7 years to 10 years, which currently is 7 years for companies engaged in the production of mineral oil and natural gas. So is that going to be a significant headway if that extension period is moved from 7 years to 10 years?
Well, I'm sure the industries would welcome this, and I think it will have a very positive impact. It will be again a confidence generating thing, and what Vikram said very rightly, consistency in thinking and also following it up with the similar implementation of policy framework, predictability, I think they're very important to give that confidence of investment.